The communists have gone all out to get women's interest and participation in all their programs, especially during the leap forward. I found this was the best way to get their cooperation for these pictures. I visited a commune on the outskirts of Shenyang. This was the headquarters of a new commune. It had been founded only 5 days before my arrival. The chairman, Liu Chenyang, 42, headed 60,000 people working about 65,000 acres. 10 factories were also located here. Hogs were the most important product. The chairman told me there were 17,000. Recent communist agricultural policy in the communes calls for close planting, deep plowing, plentiful use of fertilizer, and irrigation. The chairman told me that this commune hoped to add 3,000 families, about 18,000 more acres, and to increase food production during the next year. It rained on my return trip. I was stuck fast in Manchurian mud and had to get help from one of the farmers nearby. The Fushan oil plant. Here, oil is extracted from coal. Built in 1928 by the Japanese, destroyed during the war, it was restored and enlarged. The Japanese produced 225,000 tons of petroleum in their best year. 1957 production was 320,000 tons. 1958 goal, 440,000 to catch up with Britain. Chief of Office was Dung Guan. He advised me to put on a mask for my tour of the plant. Young laboratory technicians of the plant staff. They are among the highest paid of the 7,500 workers, which include 500 women. The Fushan open pit mines. Hydraulic mining is much used here. After mining, the coal is loaded on cable cars, then hauled to the surface. Cars are automatically dumped. Some of the raw materials from these mines goes to Anshan, the steel company of Anshan. Located 55 miles southwest of Shenyang, it employs over 100,000, including 6,000 women. 1/3 of Communist China's steel production comes from these mills, about 3 million tons a year. Under the leap forward, they are trying to increase this to 4 million tons. Coal comes from the Fushan mines. The plant also has its own department store, canteen, and club. Built during the Japanese occupation, the plant has been restored and enlarged following wartime destruction. All kinds of steel products are made. They have 10 open hearth furnaces. It takes about 8.5 hours to run a batch through during the leap forward, an improvement over earlier production figures. Steel rails, another product, are here being run through. They had just opened a Bessemer converter. To this production is added the output of many small furnaces like this one. This plant made 30,000 tons of steel a year. And everywhere in China, near industrial plants and on communes, small furnaces have added their output to the big mills. The sign says, "We are determined to liberate Taiwan." En route from Peking to Tientsin, we passed through an intensively cultivated region. Crops here were corn and sorghum. As we neared the city, increasing signs of recent industrial growth. Tientsin is a sprawling city of over 2 million. Located 70 miles southeast of Peking, it is a major industrial and transportation center. We drove through streets crowded with pedicabs and carts. Groups of students and office workers practicing for the National Day parade. The city gave every appearance of rapid growth. New sewer pipes in the city's outskirts. I also saw many new buildings in this section. This is Ha Qian, director of a plant which made paper from lu grass. Workers at this plant designed and built the paper-making machinery. They were also building a little furnace for the leap forward. The furnace was on the plant premises. The workers were still building it. And they couldn't wait to charge it. Just to help in the liberation of Taiwan, they expected to make 14 tons of steel daily in this furnace. These women winding copper wire belong to a neighborhood co-op of 380 families. In communist China, they are considered to be emancipated from housework to support socialist construction. This co-op was part of a much larger commune of 12,000 households. Communal cooking, save coal, which was used for the leap forward. The commune had its own nursery. Mothers took turns looking after children. This little boy was singing about the leap forward. This old man was angry over Taiwan. The co-op maintained a home for the aged. I visited some of the rooms occupied by old people like this woman with bound feet. Quarters were neat and clean with whitewashed walls. I stopped at a park just outside the city. I visited the Tientsin Second Worker Sanatorium. Completed in 1955, the buildings were in the Chinese style. The hospital has 800 beds. Patients organize their own entertainment. All workers in Tientsin are eligible. Patients attend classes. These girls are knitting as they walk in the gardens. Treatment is for mild cases only and lasts 3 to 6 months. South of Tientsin was the Xuanlin State Farm, one of the few in communist China.